brother's wives.
Oh,
Rolling, yeah?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's this? 16.
Yeah, episode 16.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Love Shack.
Yo.
Episode 16.
Been a long time coming. Hey.
It's been a minute.
Guys, if you know the trouble me and Ben go through to get the trouble I go through, hey, bro. Ben, tell them what I'm trying my phone. Hey, bro.
Hey. So imagine we were meant to shoot. So today's the 29th.
Yeah.
We were meant to shoot last week, the 22nd. So last Saturday. We're shooting on a Saturday right now. So imagine now. We booked it. Everything's all good. Stephen's coming from Coventry because that's where he goes for uni. So cool. Booked it. He's got his train ticket. Everything.
Everything's settled.
I get here normal time. Like, so we booked it here for 4 o'clock. Got here maybe 5-10 minutes earlier.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stephen. Cool. He's on the train. Whatever.
And I booked an early train.
I've made
sure I'm early.
And I made sure before I leave, I messaged him. He was like, "Yeah, everything's all good." He said he's gonna be a little bit late, but 15 minutes late. Cool.
Yeah,
Because we booked
nice,
it for 2 hours, so cool. I'm here. Blah blah blah. I'm like, Stephen, where are you? He's like, he's like 2 stops.
2 stops from Euston, literally.
And I called him like when let's say 4 o'clock. So I was like, okay, cool. Probably come in like half an hour maybe, or I don't know, 40 minutes was cool. So then, imagine it gets to like 4:20. I'm like, where are you? He's like, the train stopped. He hasn't even got to Watford.
I ain't even got to Watford Junction yet, bro.
And that's a stop before Euston. So I'm thinking, shit. But in my head, I'm like, okay, cool. As long as we can get like a good
like, hour 15, yeah.
Hour 15. Like that's cool anyway.
Calm.
And it gets to 11:30. He's still train hasn't moved. And the thing is, when I was calling you, sometimes the phone goes to voicemail. So obviously I know you're stuck.
Yeah.
In like between like 2 junctions or whatever.
I'm stuck in
no
Cunch.
signal. Yeah, stuck in OT
Cunch.
and shit. So then now, all of a sudden, it gets to 4:45, so 4:45. Or no, it was like 10 to 5 or like almost 5 o'clock. And I was thinking, where are you? He's like, I'm at. Well, I think at that point you still stuck.
Well, we didn't move, bro.
Yeah,
I caught the train at 1 and I got to Euston. What time did you book studio? 4?
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
I got to Euston at 5:45.
Yeah, so I was like, myth.
And it was one of them ones where, bro, like, it was hot. They weren't giving, so they had to start giving out like drinks, water innit?
Yeah.
So I'm there. Luckily, one of my boys is even there, innit? So we're like at this point, innit? Let's just talk, innit? So I'm even trying to do the friendly thing or chatting to the Oyinbo man, innit? Yeah, I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, what? So I overheard them talking about football.
Yeah,
so you know, lads. You're like, yeah. See that he supports Everton. I'm like, yeah, I support United.
That means he's coming from North.
Yeah,
he was Everton playing.
I don't know. I don't think they were playing that specific day, but he was just like, he supports Everton.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, yeah, we just beat you. So I was trying to make banter in it.
Yeah.
And you know the sarcastic laugh we did to them, man. Bro did it to me. Bro was like, yeah. And he looked.
Speaking about laughs, we're gonna talk about laughs.
Bro, I never thought. I was like, fam, I'm trying to be nice, yeah. But my man's giving me. Bro, I felt like
they don't take football serious. But anyway, so imagine Stephen didn't get here, so we booked. That's money lost.
Money booked on train. Money booked on studio.
Getting here.
And I had to go literally straight back because at that point there was nothing for me to do in the ends. Like,
bro, by the time you called me, I was like, when you said you just got to Houston, these times I was in Central. Yeah. It was like 6 o'clock. I'm thinking
6 o'clock, bro. 6 o'clock. Ben had already left. Ben left North and was already in Central before I still got to Houston. Yeah. Long.
That's mad. But no, like obviously you're working now, innit?
Yeah.
Obviously I've started working beginning of this month.
Yeah, amen.
Doing what I'm doing, obviously, thank God. And obviously, disclaimer: I love the people I'm working with. Everything, like I'm enjoying it. It's a new experience, good experience whilst doing what I'm doing on the side as well, business and everything. But obviously, as a student, doing physio, like obviously you're getting marked. Or for your performance and stuff.
Yeah.
So imagine now, haven't you, like, there's times whereby, because my mum was like, because sometimes I'd vent a little to my mum saying the people that I'm working with, it's all like dry and shit, and like, or there's a certain stuff, like, just, like, I can't relate to them, like, and sometimes I find myself fake laughing. This is in the beginning.
Bro,
this is in the beginning. This is in the beginning.
Too peak.
Now, I've gotten to the point whereby I don't fake laugh. I ain't got time to be fake laughing. If you're not funny, I'll just be like, oh yeah, cool. If you're funny, I'ma laugh. But it's like, so then I was thinking like how much like extra for that wage or increase in pay rise, so yeah. How much increase in your wages would you need for you to be fake laughing? Because people do it. People do the laughing at kiki and at their boss's jokes.
Bro, you have
just for the extra.
You have to pay
just
me.
For the extra 50 or extra 2 bags a year.
You gotta pay me bands, bro. Because some of the banter like it's so dry,
Bro, when I was on place,
that's why they be drinking tea so much because they're tired of because even their own jokes they aren't funny, so they're laughing. That's why they drink tea and coffee all day. They need to hydrate their tongue, bro. Like it's. Sometimes I'm at work, innit? But obviously, man work from home now because obviously man's in uni, so they kind of changed my setup. They sent me the equipment, and even like I'm in a meeting, and then bro, it's like anything that's inherently like related to black people. They're like, oh yeah, so Stephen, like, what do you think about? I'm just like, because most time my camera's off as well because.
Okay, wait, is your how's like you see the people that you're working with? What's like the demographic like?
I'm the only black guy.
Are you only okay?
Literally, I'm the token black guy.
Like mine is like there's it's mixed.
Yeah,
it's mainly like it's just black. There's
like
black aunties, there's Asian, and there's like one white brother. But it's like.
Nah, my thing comes like save the children. Like they brought that charity kid from Africa over to the family. They do that Madonna thing.
See, that's the thing. I said to my mum as well. Like the thing is that I just tend to like I get along with them because one thing about healthcare, is that for example, a lot of the time, like when you have like for example the occupational therapist and sometimes the physios, obviously because they work close together in that sort of like setting, they tend to be from outside London. So then the banter's different. Because don't get it twisted, like my mandem is black, is Asian, there's white brothers as well. So it's like the skin colour thing that I don't care. As long as like you can relate to like as long as you've grown up in the same environment as me, like you're gonna get
the same stuff.
Now I get you.
There's London banter and there's other world people. Yeah.
So then a lot of them, like for example, when I was on placement, there's some places. Obviously now I can speak on it because I've gotten past all that shit. Yeah, like it'll be like I'll be like same way as you. I'll be the only black brother, a student as well, and the office is full of white like middle class girls that are from outside London. So then the banter's different. Like, and it's like, I just like, I'm not able to really like relate to them.
Connect,
And I remember, there was one place, the same placement, my educator must have been like to me. She marked me down because I wasn't saying, or during the halfway stage of my placement, they do like a review of your performance, right? She marked me down because I wasn't talking to staff. Which I was like, okay, like, and obviously during placements, I kept my mouth shut. I keep my mouth shut. And then I'll just go home I'll just tell my mum if something's really proper, like pissing me off, innit? And then she'll be like, yeah, like, she should about you though, because you got to speak to them. I'm like, whoa, when it comes to, and the thing is, I think what would happen, in the morning, one thing about me, everyone that knows me, even my family, when it comes to the morning, I don't like speaking. I'm too tired, like, talking is long. Like, sometimes, like, you know, like, now I've learned, obviously in the morning, when I walk into the office, like, where I'm working now, I say good morning.
Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Sarah.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mark.
But at the same time, it's like, after that, my mouth's pinned, my mouth shut. This placement, imagine, she said, oh yeah, you don't really say good morning to the staff. You don't really speak to anyone. And I was like, oh, that's just me as a person, really. But in my head, I'm like, bro, in the mornings, when I walked into the office, these are laughing and giggling, and it's like, there's sometimes I actually say good morning, other times I'll just walk into the office and sit down and wait for them to finish the conversation. Because in my head it's like, if I'm walking into the office, people
don't want
talking,
to disrupt their flow.
That's
yeah,
rude.
yeah.
That's like, you don't.
But my problem is like you be walking in and they be talking about something dumb like Hollyoaks or something.
Oh, listen,
like bro,
listen. There was one place. As this is as a student, by the way. I got make sure I put this.
Yeah.
As a student, yeah. There was one. This is like a band 7 physio, so she's like a high level. She must have said, one time me and my husband, like, we were drinking.
So it was a guy that said this?
No, they said woman.
Okay.
So we're drinking and like we just looked at each other and just said, like, I don't know why we even married each other. Like, we're not even that attracted to each other. In my head, at least as I'm doing notes, I'm typing doing notes. And I'm thinking, Lord, did I really just hate?
Bro.
And I'm thinking, why would you even be
Them man got
discussing
no
this with
filter, bro.
Bro, the way, luckily I was wearing a mask.
String.
Luckily I was wearing a mask, innit? So I was like, I said, hey.
The man eat pasta with the water, no strain, bro. No filter. Like,
I said, what's going on here? Is this the sort of stuff you lot are discussing? Like,
and openly, like, unprovoked, like, don't be like.
And she said it with like, she didn't even say this while I was drunk. Remember, we're in a work environment. You just saying this freely, and I'm thinking, wow, is this how shit runs?
Nah, fam, you'll come in and be like, oh yeah, I shagged my missus last night. And I just don't know why we even married in the first place.
Can you imagine?
I'm thinking like, bro, like,
discussing this.
You ain't even brush your teeth. I know you ain't cream because you ain't shower. Like,
bro.
Your body's all itchy. You're talking about, them man.
Bro, I don't know how these. It's just some of the stuff in work environments.
It's what. That's the thing about working. It's like you gotta understand where there's got to be two sides of you. Even though I don't say changing it. Don't change, but there's got to be like a professional side of you, and I think that's for everything, man.
No, but I feel like that's one thing. Yeah, that's one thing I've
had to learn. I just had to learn.
I've had to learn. But one thing you see about this word, keeping it professional.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like you're cool. Like just me. And one thing about me, I've got different alter egos, but I feel like everyone. You see, like this. You know when people say, What's that disorder like when you have a multiple
identity disorder?
Yeah, I don't. That's not a disorder because I feel like it's not a disorder, bro. Because how I'm acting towards my mum and how I'm with the man them. Like, don't get it twisted. That I'm cool with my mum, but I'm not good. There's just certain boundaries. Like there's certain levels, bro.
Yeah, I get what you mean, but I think what they're saying is more.
How you're with your girl.
Yeah.
If you have a girl and how you're with man them, is not the same. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but I think it's more complex in terms of like their whole mindset changing. Like, I think for MID, it's more like they really believe they're a different person. Like, you're still Ben, ego. They're more like, I'm still Ben, but now my name's Troy. Like, literally, like they've changed like the whole persona. Like, Ben could have been the shy, timid person. But in MID, they're Troy, outgoing, like they're actually. That's how it works.
But you see the shy thing as well.
Yeah.
Some people may see you being quiet and think you're shy. Sometimes, a lot of the time, when I'm quiet, I'm just like, for example, when I first started in where I'm working now, I was quiet at first, but that's because I'm observing.
You observe,
I'm seeing characters. I'm seeing.
But Huss said it perfectly though. Some think I'm shy because I'm quiet.
Yeah.
I'm just plotting.
What tune is that?
I got them where I want them. Plotting, bro. Bro.
I don't know that.
Common sense.
Common sense.
Bro, it's called plotting. You don't, guys. Cage Birds Nation. Look at what you don't know plotting by J Huss.
No, I don't. Say, I gotta keep it 100. I don't. That's a sick album.
No, you've actually you don't know plotting by J Huss.
Bro, my mind's actually blank right now. I'm being so smooth.
Some think I'm shy because I'm quiet.
The bars sound very familiar.
Yeah, you know it. You'll be like,
the bars sound familiar, but maybe I just don't. Maybe I know the sound of the song, but I don't know that the song's called.
Nah, that was one of my top 3 songs of that album. You know, I'm not gonna lie.
Common sense.
I don't know. Because I'm gonna talk about the GRM awards, isn't it?
Yeah, we're gonna get.
We're gonna get to
we're gonna get there. But yeah, as I was saying, like people. But this goes into another thing because I went out, recently. This is another thing as well that people need to.
Would you go out with your workmates though? Like,
that's another thing. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to say as well.
Anyway.
That okay. Let me go to that. See the work after the drink, going out drinks after a work, whatever you call it. Like it's just not for me. Like I don't understand. Yeah, that like you see after I finish work, my mind is home. My mind is not like sit there and chat for another. Because one thing I notice about people, one thing about me, like for example, right now I'm doing agency. Like overtime is not in my. It's not in my.
It's not in your pay, bro.
Bro, yeah. That's so. It's like when I'm within my shift, I'm on like. I'm on and working efficiently. So I'm getting my notes done. I'm seeing who I need to see. This, that, and the other. But like I don't know. Like people, I don't know. Sometimes I sit there and I'm like, do you have a life? Like, because I can't lie. Work's work, but work's work to me.
Work,
like,
yeah.
So
Don't mix business and pleasure.
I have a life. Yeah. Like,
but my thing, I've never got the work like the drink after work thing because they go to drink to talk about work like
bro,
you.
I need to
when I clock out, I've clocked out. Don't come to me with no admin. Don't come to me with no beef, no gossip. I'm Gucci.
There was one, and like I know a physio. She must have said, "Oh, like, because this was to do." I should. Oh, in fact, no. Let me not even do that. Just. But anyway, yeah, like it's like
just BTS behind the scenes.
No, and also like confidentiality. I just deep as well. I got
keep
certain stuff, but yeah, like just the going out for drinks is like another thing is I'll be real because even I speak out of the man as well. It's like obviously you're getting paid what you're getting paid, but then like you're doing rounds as like with drinks, and I'm just sitting there drinking, like
it's not fun.
It's like it's not fun. I don't see it as fun. And the thing is, like if it's with my man them. And we're in a cool group. And don't get me wrong, like the work group, they could be cool, like, but it's like going out after work. I don't know. Maybe like because I'm young and I'm 21.
There's only so much of my colleagues I can take in a day.
Yeah.
Bro. Like sometimes it's like I've seen that meme where there's a black lawyer. He gets in his whip, full suit, come off, takes off his tie, takes off his blazer, puts his grill in. Puts his snapback back on. I feel like that because I'm like, bro, like
that's how I feel like.
I feel like I'm in such a cocoon because, like you said, I'm not trying to be like them, but they've set a standard where you have to act to their professionalism or whatever that looks like. And it's only so much time where like you can actually like maintain that, then you're gonna snap. Because the problem is what's professional to them, like it don't seem professional to me.
I feel like professionalism.
Because these same brands that be talking like you need to do this, do that. It's like you go to afterworks drinks or something like we said,
Some of them
and they be grilling, they be talking about. I'm like, bro, like you see this guy Monday to Friday 9 to 5, you say nothing. You say nothing, and then you come, you got a little tequila in you, you get a little Jack Daniels in you, you get a little lager, a little gin and tonic, a little, not everyone's Coke boys. No, calm down, man. Calm down. Like, everyone's Coke boys now. Everyone's with the G boys. Like, what you doing, man? Shut up. And they'll be like, bro.
No, so I'll tell you one thing that's funny as well, and a lot of people would know this. When you're working, a lot of people are very, very sly and sneaky.
The snitches. I don't go to no work because what you say don't go relate. They're the biggest snitches. One thing I clocked, snitches.
And me, I don't get involved in work politics. No way.
No.
I saw someone that I was working with. Yeah. She must have complained about one of the like senior members, and to me, the scene, like, I've got no problem with both of these people. I think both of them are cool. I love working with them.
Yeah.
And she's saying this to another person that, like she just messed up everything for me when this person was here. Blah 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 blah. Now she's coming in and like it's like shit's not really going too well for me. Like an hour later, the person walked in, kiki keen with them. I said, this is the same person that you said that is fucking shit up for you right now and how you're thinking about leaving. And I'm thinking, what?
You're the worst.
But at the same time, it's like, it goes back to the fake laughing thing then. Like, people, at the end of the day, like, it's their livelihood. Obviously, they need to get paid and shit. So, some people are willing to do, like, whatever it takes. So, if they got a smile on someone's face that they don't like for example, if I got to keep it 100, the person that was that was the head of my course, if I'm being real, like I wanted to, let me put it like that. But at the same time, and there was times whereby, like, I feel like it was fucking me over. Pause. to the point whereby like I feel like, and this is supposed to be my personal too at the same time, and you're almost sabotaging shit for me to the point whereby I rang his phone after work hours at 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I had to explain shit to my mum. I started shouting on the phone. And I'm like, listen, you're taking a fucking piss right now. I got my mum right here next to me, right now. I don't give a shit. Explain to her why this and this and this, because you need to start giving me answers because you're taking the piss right now. And it was like, at that point, I was like, in my head, it's like, why have I got to be this professional person? That because if you're taking the piss, it gets to a certain point that you can't take no more, and you just gotta stop. You gotta stop the persona and stop doing the smiley face and just be like, do you know, yeah, you're a fucking dickhead. This is why you're a fucking dickhead. No, you need to give me answers.
You're right. Do you know what it is?
But obviously, I understand because
do you know what it is in the society, in the millennial we live in, yeah, and just being the quote unquote minorities, whatever that means. Professionalism to them is just another source, some form of manipulation. That's what I feel like, and that's what annoys me. Because sometimes I feel like they use it as a way of like, almost like, almost like turning down the volume on your voice. Literally. So to me, what professionalism is to them is, how can we make ourselves look good, but keep these guys who are working hard and working well, but keep them in a position beneath us? Because what I'm saying is also is like, I was speaking to my friend recently and I was like, being black, I want to stop the trend of me having to do 110%, bro. I want to be able to work 50% and still reap those same rewards they do. Because we can do 200%, we only get half of what they get. I'm not saying it so that I'm saying everyone become lazy. I'm saying it to a point where it's like, we got to learn and teach how to work smarter and not harder. Yeah. Sometimes we got to finish the system. But sometimes working smarter is Kiki Keen and Bobby shoulder the boss. I get it, but this is what I'm saying. So but that's when you gotta be smart, wise enough to know who to Kiki with and to stay quiet with. Because that's one thing. You go. That's one thing my cousin said, and obviously since the moments that I just mentioned, that I had my brother said it to me, and my brother said exactly the same thing that you said to me, and my cousin's husband said it, the same thing to me as well, whereby they were like, you gotta be smart, as in, like, you might just, even if it's just having normal general convo with these people that are higher up, and maybe you never know, you might have little things in common with them, and then you may be able to actually have conversations with them and build a little connection, and that little connection that you build with you then all of a sudden you may be finding it comfortable to ask them a couple of things that relate to work that could get you to the next level. Gets you to the next level. So that's where I was like, okay, cool. That's where. Like, no, because in this country and in life, what I've learned is if you don't speak, closed mouths don't get fed, 100%. And I've seen it in a time where I could speak to someone where it's like back in the day. But again, this is what we talk about, the whole the high school kind of hierarchy. Yeah. Where it's like, even sometimes we subconsciously bring it into life where we're like, a certain person looks a certain way, so we won't talk or chat to them. But some of the people I've said in my 14, 15, 16 years life, I wouldn't chat to you. Now when I chat to them, it's like, bro, so much knowledge, so much networking, facts. So much opportunities. But at the same time, it's like what you said. They used to use professionalism as manipulation, because it will be professionalism to a point where you said it's like, and I thank God now that you're seeing it being outlawed. Like, for instance, I want to just give a big shout out to those who've been campaigning for black hair, especially in school kids, where certain haircuts, but now it's being outlawed because remember they're saying you can't have certain wigs, you can't have certain. Oh, what, as in it's official that you can't have? Yeah. It's official. No. They've so now it's illegal because you know some certain. You know, like I'd actually want to ask like a head teacher, because to me that is. To me, blatant racism. No. It's blatant racism and it's stupid. Like, stupid, yeah. So you're telling me that someone's hair has something to do with how smart or how good that their grades are going to be? Do you know how silly and stupid? Like, honestly, it sounds so stupid. Like, say it out loud. Yeah, but we know what it's for. Like, that's what I'm saying. This is what I said when people were like, "Oh, they'd rather America, they'd rather UK." I'm like, bro, why I mess with America is if they don't like me, they will tell me, bro. They won't give me no BS answers. They won't give me no. Yeah, like I'd rather just. A man said a nactic is a distraction. A nactic on your head is like, and that's why it got to the point whereby the example I gave you, whereby I was like, do you know, I'm so tired of smiling in your face on Microsoft Teams, and I had to just call the phone and just be like, listen, why are you taking the piss with the situation that I'm in right now? Because right now you're sabotaging. And this is what I wanted to say, because it's like, why I want to thank God that's come through now is because now it's like, we're allowed to express ourselves as much as them. Because when them man were dyeing their hair red, yellow, green, all the colours of the rainbow, it was never a thing. When they were out here looking like Sonic, when they were out here looking like Knuckles, Rainbow, all of them, no one wanted to say nothing. They're all looking like M&Ms every single month, dye hair different colour. But now when it's a thing when black girls get braids, oh, now it's a problem. But then the white girls could plait their hair and still dye the plaits. Remember when all the white girls and then we would be at the same time.
The goths.
Yeah, the goths. All the finding emos and that. All the finding emos and then
emos.
Remember that dumb trend when girls started getting that little triangle trim at the back. Remember in BA when they started like yeah bro,
the lining and
that young MA trim, like I like to call it, bro.
I remember some of you.
You know you are. I'm not gonna say name, but fam, it was them man got away with that. But then it's like even black boys for a time when
you can't have designs in your hair.
Designs, or when we had like some man they used to have like bees on their hair, which I wouldn't do, but it's calm, like express yourself. But it's like, oh, you're distracting others. I'm like, bro, it's my hair, bro.
Yeah.
Now you're trying to police my hair. So for me, professionalism is just a way to manipulate, to make people, because you know what it was? It's jealousy. They couldn't do those stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't have the capacities. They didn't have the facilities to do it.
It's almost like, but to me, like it's just so weird to me because it's
man,
actually
dumb.
sit there and say out loud.
It's mad dumb.
Say out loud to yourself. So this person is not going to help in terms of them getting better grades because of how their hair is. Like, make it make sense. Like, to me, it just makes no sense whatsoever. And it's like, but at the same time, when it comes to professionalism, so it's like, I get at the same time, you're in a working environment, especially like, for example, in my sort of situation, healthcare, like, there should be a standard of the way you act. Of course.
Oh, for sure. Code of conduct,
And it goes back to how I was saying that, how I'd act, for example, between certain people, whether it's with my mother, whether it's my boys, whereby if I've got a girl, like, it may be similar, but there's levels and how I work out and how I work with maybe the people that I'm working with. There's certain different things dynamics that I may do. This person, I'm not going to do that person or that. And
what I need to put out there, I love what you did, is like, you got to stand up for yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
Because the problem is, some of the reason why we're suffering and why we keep doing the same is we're giving them the leash to disrespect us. All it takes is one time. Any guys watching this, whether you're in school, you're in lecture, because I've done this to my lecturers sometimes where they try to take the...
Listen, bro, I did not... The same person I told you about, I did it in person. I was like... He was like, he tried to say, oh, do you mind going for a chat? I said, brother, don't even talk to me right now. I'm busy right now. Because it got to the point where it's like, don't try and smile in my face at the same time when I just told you what I said over the phone. Yeah. Because it's almost like you think you can smell and do the manipulation shit. Like,
don't work.
Like, I'll happily there's layers to it.
God knows the story I have
because for that it's so funny.
When I finish a certain part of my life, I'll come back to talk about this. But it's like, even with lecturers, like, at some point, they try to little boy you or little son you to a point where it's like, because you know what it is? They have this thing where, and it's a slave owner mentality. I'm going to call it what it is, bro. They have this thing where when they meet certain types of people, black people, minorities, where they feel like if they keep us in check, it shows that they can keep everyone in check.
No, but that's... See, like, you could argue that that's like a teacher sort of like... it's a way of how teachers stamp their authority. The authority. In a way, because,
I get it.
Because you got to make the class know that. Because come on, how many times have you had the supply teacher at school? And
the supply teacher knows they're a joke as well, but they try to come on this fake badness thing, man. Bro, you're a supply most supply teachers know what they're on, man. Come on, man.
Most supply teachers, how many times have man taken the piss of supply teacher? And when you've seen that, you're like, you know what, I could do what I want in class.
But they know what time it is as well. They need to stop trying to comment on a
they're a teacher as well.
Yeah, they are.
They just happen to be temporary, not permanent. That's the only difference.
You have to get respect. You have to give respect.
So you have to let man, like, listen, say it quickly. Because I remember when I was working as a PE teacher, I always let the bad kids know, like, listen, you may be doing it with your main teacher, but listen, I am not that guy. So don't play with me like that. Because if I'll happily sit you out, yeah,
And you watch everyone else,
you
yeah.
watch everyone. Trust me, and I don't care because I'm still gonna get paid. And I say that to them. Listen, I don't care. I'm still gonna get paid. So you either you take part and enjoy yourself, yeah, and be a good person or be a good you, because it's good to be a good you. That's another thing you gotta let these kids know.
Please, yeah, man,
Or you can just sit there and watch while they enjoy it. But
I think sometimes, yeah, like I said, the problem is we don't stamp our own authority. Like, you have rights as well.
Yeah.
But speaking from the other side, like you said, when we have to really think about it, sometimes we just gotta be honest. We gotta learn to submit to people, bro.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. And what I mean by that, and I'm having a hard time with that with uni right now, and this is for me, like, we know we always come in and say this is self-therapy, but for me, I've been going through something where a lot of it is not my fault, but I could have made it easier if I just submitted. Because what I need to understand
That's
is...
one thing I had to... Yeah,
one thing we need to understand is we're not going to like everyone we work or encounter with or engage with. And we're not supposed to.
There's nothing wrong with
that.
That's
wrong with
life.
that. But, like, in everything in life, there's a sacrifice. You all have a common goal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As long as there's a certain respect. Even if you know more than them, even if you know you're smarter than them, even if they don't understand you. And that's what I've had to come from, where just because I'm smarter or I'm more knowledgeable than someone at something, doesn't necessarily mean I'm in that position to lead. Because that knowledge could be to support, you know what I'm saying? So we've got ourselves put pride away sometimes and be like, you know what? This person is in a position of authority. No matter how much else I have to learn and get my way up there.
100%.
Because too many of us want to start here, and it's like we ain't done the basics, bro.
But so I tell you what it is. Like, sometimes one of the problems I've had as a student is that I found that, like, for example, I want to learn. Like, one thing I will say as a student, or as being a student physio compared to now, is that, like, I've never been a student that's never thought they know too much. Like, I always want to learn, whether it's through my educator that I'm shadowing or it's through the other physios there. Like, I don't mind. I'm trying to take as much knowledge as possible because I know that it's going to help me now as a physio. But at the same time, it's like you as an educator, like, you should be trying to, in this time span that I'm here for, you should be trying to make sure that I'm in an environment whereby I can learn as much as possible.
For sure.
And I feel like sometimes, not all of them are, like, the environment that I'm in, they're making it even harder.
And that's
for me
what you
to
said.
learn.
And I love what you said. It's like, sometimes our inability to submit stops our streams of income and our streams of, let's say, tunnels of knowledge, wisdom, and income, like money itself. Because sometimes you refusing to submit and thinking you know everything, someone who has everything that can give you a lot of it is watching. Remember, you're always being watched. Whether it's your body language, your actions, your thoughts, the way you... Because even if you feel like you're doing the right thing, somebody else might take it out of context. Or even if they've got the right context, they might see you're not teachable. You know, you're not someone that learns. So this is me talking to myself, where it's like, I've been in situations where I know I was right, but it's not always about being right sometimes. And that's one thing adulting has taught me. It doesn't matter if you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but sometimes it's annoying.
I know it's annoying, but it's a story we all have to learn. Like, bro, like, we'll be real. Like, this is why we do this. We speak realness. It's like, you know you're right, but in certain situations, you just gotta bite the bullet and just gotta ride it out. Because you always trying to be right. One, you can make enemies, and two, you can just enlarge the situation when you could just diffuse it. You say, you know what, cool, whatever you say.
Oh no, because but that's why
even if you're right and they find out they're wrong anyway, it will pain them to come back to you. You know what I'm saying? You trying to fight the fight is only proving their point of we're stubborn with this, with that. When they
but that's why I said that when it comes to as a student, one thing I always did on placement is I kept my mouth shut.
Bro.
So anytime they ask me, have you got any concern? I'll just be like, nope, got no concerns. Let's just carry on how it is. Because in my head, it's like, I'm here for 6 weeks. Let me just learn as much as I can and then dip at the end of the day. And hopefully I never see, if they were someone that I didn't really like, I just think hopefully I never see your face again in my life. That's just how I do.
No, I'm telling you, that's how it's meant to be.
Honestly, because it's like, it's one of the things whereby it's draining, man. And that's another thing. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes it's like you just gotta think, like, is this all worth it?
All of it. But, is it worth it?
Yeah, man. That's
another thing before we move on. Like, what do you think about what you saying? You got work day? Is that a thing?
I've wrote that down, you know. No, I don't. They're all aunties. The people that but I enjoy the people that I'm working with. I think they're all mad cool. Like I have genuine banter with them, but no, I don't. I've never had no work days as a student or like.
Even when you in any job you've been, you never had like a woman.
Nah.
I've had a couple like flirt me, man, different, but like I've never had a work babe. I don't get the point of
the
them.
thing is, I've always been like not that age is a really a factor, but I always keep it like professional.
And I work with elders a lot, like so for me.
Yeah, everyone's a lot more like late 30s,
late 30s, 40s. And it's the thing where you can see they find you attractive, but it's like we said,
you can see. How do you know they find you attractive?
Well, like
what tells you that they find you attractive?
Offering to buy you lunch, or they're like,
how do you know that's just not them being nice?
They're bringing you coffee when you're on the other side of the office.
How do you know that's not them being you nice? Because they've done that to someone else.
No, but you know, bro.
How do you know?
Or just there's bare places that work where it's like you got to act silly and you got to be like, oh yeah, and then because it will be a thing where your other colleagues will be like, oh what, you know, like I'm like, no, I don't know anything. Like, I just accepted the hot chocolate, like because that's how they'll catch you in the gossip. They'll be like, oh yeah, you know, Steven said this.
Steven said, oh,
shout out, bro. You
might be onto something. I feel like you like you too.
Like,
I mean,
and then before it goes back to her, she comes back to you. Oh yeah, I'm harassment for Steven. You know, he's been spreading rumors about.
No, that's another thing,
bro.
That's another thing. Why I'm not with the
work based.
Work is work. I'm here to work. We can laugh and kick in but I'm here to work. I'm here to collect my peas.
Sends you any messages, save the messages for your own peace. Before they said you said something you didn't say, or they try to spin the block on you in the conversation. Save everything.
Try and leave it to me.
Because remember, it's only the first one who goes to HR most of the time. It's not if you're right. The first one who files the complaint. But if you got evidence there, they can't refute evidence, bro. I save every single chat. And you're like, yes. It's not even for I don't trust them, but it's like, that's my insurance policy.
Fairs. I hear it.
And everything you do, you always go have an insurance policy, bro. In this life we live in, bro, I've seen people get cancelled for less, bro.
In work?
Or just the life in general. Like, obviously, it's not much, bro. When Kurt Zuma, like, accidentally kicked his cat or something.
He didn't accidentally kick it. He just
No, okay, but I'm just saying, when he treated the cat like jumpers for goalposts, yeah. No, but when he did that, I'm
saying all the cat lovers. I'm saying what he did was wrong.
I don't like cats though, but what he did was wrong. But cats are still scary though. In my country, there's signs of judge, fam. Because why did they jump so high, bro? Like they can land.
Because he booted it bare high.
No, but cats can just like land from anywhere. They're like Spider-Man.
Oh,
they can jump.
I've seen cats.
Yeah, bro. Especially the black. Oh, nah. If you see a black cat, nah. I stay on the other side of the road.
Oh, you're like one of my other boys.
No, I can't.
He's like to me to make sure you don't look at any of them.
Don't you dare.
Sometimes I actually look at cats. Yeah. Sometimes a cat may be walking in front of me, and sometimes I think like, what if this cat just?
I nearly let a car hit me because I was scared of a cat.
You nearly hit because you was
no, my life, bro. Wild. The car was speeding. The cat was on the other side of the road, so I moved. Then it followed me. I didn't look. I didn't see the car coming, but I heard the horns. But I'm like, bro, I'd rather get hit than.
Wow, you rather just because of a cat?
Bro, there's just something in my soul that is.
No, cats. but that's the thing. That's why I was like, anytime I see a cat walking, I'm just like, what if this cat just turns into a human and just carries on?
Literally, bro. That's what I think happens. Why do you think they're always outside in the night, bro? When everyone's sleeping, they do their
even
thing.
Sometimes, like, have you ever seen a group of cats that look like they're having a meeting? Bro. That's when my mum gets the holy water. I said, bro. And you know, I hear it because it's like, I'm sorry, but like the way they just all just sitting there.
And the thing is, people think they can scratch at any time.
Bro, they got claws as well. You don't let listen. There's claws on them. Man,
big Wolverines. They just ain't mutated properly, man. I'm telling you. But work bay is not the pattern still. It's not the pattern still.
I can't imagine having one because I can't. Like, I just go to
unless you actually try to make her your girl.
Unless it's proper clean.
Yeah. There's a couple dangerous ones there still, but
I've never been in a working environment where I think, oh, you're, and that's one thing I thought like in all my placements, I've never looked at a girl and thought, oh, you're alright, but nah, a lot of them just.
I have, but I think it's just more like
because of their work. Is there? If they
but secondly, do you know what it is? You lower your standards when you're at work, bro, because you don't expect much. I'm not saying
no, as in when going, you don't expect to see
yeah. Or like, just especially during COVID time when I was working, it's like, do you know how many masks help some girls look leng, bro?
I was thinking the same thing. Bro, imagine
all the girls were looking like Tyra Banks with the mask on.
Imagine.
Mask on. Shout out Kendrick Lamar. And bro, the moment the mask came off.
Hold on, that's Future's song. Don't do that to my guy Future.
Yeah, but Kendrick Lamar's verse was hard in that.
Yeah, it's very hard, but that's mask.
I was wrong. Future, that was a banger still.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, anyway, proceed. Go on.
Nah, that issue for that song is too hard.
Huh? I'm gonna hit her. I'm gonna hit her. I'm
I don't even like Kendrick, but he went off on that verse. Like, nah, but
I'm gonna hit her. No, you went in.
Nah, Kendrick went on it was a madman on that. But
he went in
it's
on
like
No, the master, because I remember, bro. Even till now, I look at some of the
and on the trains as well, yeah.
The nurses
on the
as well.
trains, yeah. Some of these babes during COVID, they were all looking like
with the eyelashes done,
GQ magazine
eyelash
level
done,
type, eyelashes done, and obviously when you see them smile, you can see a little bit of the dim, bro. But they take the mask off,
and I'm thinking, I was like, what were you thinking? I'm like, what were
do you remember
thinking?
that show on CBBC? Was not Raven where? No.
Which one?
I think they were wearing a mask or like they had a secret identity. No, I forgot. But bro, it was just, yeah, man, it was just.
No, the mask thing.
It's not looking good, bruv. When they take off the mask,
bro, the mask thing.
The mask saves so many girls. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the GRM Awards because I
watched it. Did you watch it? Because I was gonna ask
I watched some of it, but I got all the award winners in it. I wanna.
Because I watched the whole thing. Obviously,
I got a lot
the
of
K-Trap Blade Brown performance. That was hard still. I can't lie. That's one thing I've loved seeing though recently. Like the
love for K-Trap.
Yeah, I'm loving because obviously I've been listening to him for years, but even on that Spotify day one, since like the first time I got Spotify, so like 2017, early 2017, and it's like now that everyone is getting these flowers, I'm kind of like I'm loving it, bro. Like even seeing him perform, like his tunes, I'm thinking like it's good to see everyone giving him flowers that he deserved. That I feel like he's deserved for a while now, but. Yeah, go on. Because some of the awards as well, but I know which one you're going to talk about.
No, I'm going to talk about all of them.
You're going to talk about all of them. Okay,
all of them.
Let's go.
Let's start with album of the year. GRM.
What was the nominees for album of the year?
Hold on,
Go. You.
GRM. Link Up TV. Daily Duppy. Charlie Sloth. RIP Jamal Edwards, the GOAT.
Shout
out Jamal Edwards. Who else am I missing? Spotify UK. Apple Music UK. You guys are one of the reasons why UK music is where it is now. In the gutter, bro.
And I said in the gutter?
In the gutter, bro.
No, but...
Except from recently... No, but I'm just the totality of UK music.
As in the quality of UK music?
The quality that's coming out. Because...
You can't put it on...
no, yeah, it is. Because, remember... Remember when we spoke about Central as well? It's what we actually push up that people will listen to.
Yeah, but remember, you got to figure
out... I'm not saying this is Central... Yeah, but I'm just saying like...
No, but you got to remember that what's being pushed... What's being like...
Yeah, you got to find your own music as well, but there's an agenda. But I'm saying it's like... Even
it's not just us.
Yeah, it's not just us, but even in an award service like these, bro.
Yeah.
There's obvious common winners. Like sometimes they try to do the outside, or sometimes like it's like because whoever wins these, remember it's against your name.
Labels.
I am a GRM, and because then some of them dead artists will be like, but I want a GRM, like. But bro, you're dead. Like Like we need to be careful what we push up because at the end of the day, I want UK music. We all want UK music because we know the talent that's there. We want it to prosper.
But UK music the industry is on a high right now in terms of.
I don't think so, man.
But when we say on a high, we mean as in like there's a lot more successful artists.
Can we say we've got legitimate 5 stars in the whole? I can't say we have a legitimate 5 stars.
Okay, so in UK
rap
music, I can say. I'm sorry, you're gonna hate it, but Central C's a star.
No, I know, yeah.
What he's doing globally,
he's a star. He's a star.
One thing that annoys me is that we may not, as London, not even the UK, London, we may not like what's attracted to the masses, but we got to understand that there's
numbers matter.
And
I'm a be real.
What he's doing on a global scale is
crazy.
Like,
when he sent me that video, he sold out France. I had nothing to say.
6,500. A lot of UK artists can't even do 6,500, and they flip it in London.
A lot of UK artists are struggling to sell out ACS motives.
Bro, exactly, and that's just the truth. So, like I said, Central C, he's a star. Dave is a star. You see what he done.
Yeah, that's true.
Stormzy, star.
Yeah.
Stormzy.
Now he is.
Bro,
he's a star. He's a star. Well, because before he was dropping like because he had like a haters. Yeah.
Of social media, but that shows how much of a star he is. Man hasn't even been on. But you remember, he only just come on Instagram. He dropped that video. And he look what.
I'm giving it. That's 3 stars. But we don't have 5 stars, bro. We don't have 5 stars.
And then, as in, okay, sorry,
No, I'm just saying stars. Don't put no.
Don't add. Okay, cool.
We've got 3 stars. That's
See-
disgusting.
See, you see the thing about Jay Huss is, yeah,
He's a star, man.
Jay Huss is a star, but the only thing is that because of the way he goes on, he likes to go on his hiatuses. Yeah. When it comes, unless it's Africa and like UK,
He's massive in Africa, by the way.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Massive,
But in Europe, I don't feel like he has that much of attraction compared to them three. And
No.
and the thing is, I feel like that's more to do with him. That's more to do with him. And obviously, I've obviously you hear that.
But Jay Huss reminds me of an Adele. People might say, "What's this guy talking about?"
Well, I was thinking the exact same thing, but explain yourself because people are going to be thinking.
When he drops, you know he drops.
Yeah.
There's no
and that's what makes.
There's no promotion. There's no nothing. My music will talk for me. Even when Adele drops, she just drops.
Yeah.
Even like
Ed Sheeran
is similar, but he's kind of done the marketing. But
even him,
he's a pure artist.
Yeah.
That's why I said but he's a star in his own right. Where it's like when he's dropping, there's no one on his level.
Yeah.
It's Jay Huss and the rest. No,
but I'd call. Another reason why I call him a star is because the fact that, like you said, the music speaks for itself, and that Big Conspiracy album. When you look at like even because obviously we talk about numbers, that one of the had one of the highest first week numbers, and it's still doing. Like the album dropped like 3 years ago. Still, the impact of it is huge to this day.
I remember when it dropped. Yeah, I took it in and I was like, "This is decent."
Bro,
but when I listened to it again,
listen to that album now on the train, and it's like
I can't lie.
It's wavy, like
between it and Common Sense now is 50-50.
Yeah, because obviously Common Sense musically when it comes out,
it was so
refreshing. It was refreshing.
Yeah.
But then when Big Conspiracy, obviously and this is one thing we tend to do as like listeners is that when artists has dropped a classic album, because Common Sense is a classic album, iconic album. I'll say when that sophomore album comes, because you know they call it the sophomore album slump for a reason.
Yeah.
Like you struggle to almost put it above their.
Yeah, we don't allow it to give it as good dues because we always but don't compare it at first. Listen to it for what it is.
Let it age a bit more like you did the first album.
Let it age for what it is, because for me, like I even said to you, obviously Nas has dropped Illmatic and all of those.
Yeah.
But it's like for me, Nas dropped an album called Magic. I think it was the end of 2020 or 2021.
The one with Hit Boy.
Yeah, the one with Hit Boy. I think that might be his best album. And that's saying something, yeah. Yeah, I think that might be his best album, and that's saying something. So for me, it's like we've got time. For me, it's like it's crazy, but yeah. Let me go to the GRM thing. Yeah, cool.
So
album of the year. These are the nominees.
Quickly, so what we said, we got
4. We got 4.
4 stars.
We ain't got 5 stars, bro.
And by the way, when we say stars,
internationally renowned. Yeah.
Internationally, and there's other artists that. Oh, actually, yeah. I feel like those are the 4 main.
We ain't got 5 stars. We ain't got 5.
4, yeah.
Album of the year. These were the nominees. Cleo Soul Mother.
Yeah.
Dave, We're All Alone in This Together.
Yeah.
Fredo, Independence Day.
Hard.
Nux, Alpha Place. Hard.
Yeah.
Koji, Radical, Reason Smart.
Very hard album. Very hard album.
Listen to that as well. I love
very
that.
hard album. I like that album.
Lil Sims, Sometimes I Be Introvert. Hard.
I've got a question, but say all of them. I've got a question about Little Sims.
Honcho, Chasing Euphoria. Cool. That was meaty.
Cool.
I think that was meaty. John Wayne Green of Envy. I don't know why that's there. Anyways.
God, who do you think should have won?
Honestly.
By the way, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that I listened to all of them albums, because I didn't listen to all of them albums.
I listened to Dave.
Yeah, I listened
to Fredo, Nux, Koji, Little Sims.
Yeah.
Those are the 5 I listened to.
I listened to Koji. I didn't listen to I'll be real. I don't listen to Little Sims. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I listen to Little Sims like that. A lot of people say she's hard, but my thing is, wait, sorry, who do you think should have won that?
Who do I think should have won?
Because Dave won that, right?
Dave won it.
Yeah.
I don't think Dave should have won it, because I don't think Dave would come and tell yourself it wasn't his best work. I will say it's between
go on,
Koji and
you're gonna say Little Sims, isn't it?
No, Koji and Nux, you know.
Okay. I would have said.
I think Koji had a better album.
Yeah.
I think Koji had the best album.
I was literally gonna say that, but I feel like you're saying that with Dave because of the sophomores. Like we just spoke about the sophomore slump, but at the same time, I feel like there hasn't. So I tell you what it is. Locations on that Cycle album, and it doesn't feel like I don't feel like there's a location on
Yeah,
that second
there wasn't
album, we
a
all-
bang. He tried it, because he tried to do one with Wizkid
System.
and Bougie.
But the standout tune on that album was In the Fire.
For sure, banger. Best song on the album by far.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the problem with that song is, although I love this, it was too much.
No, sorry, Clash as well. Clash.
Yeah, but In the Fire was the best song. By far.
Yeah,
Just off of Meeks' verse alone on In the Fire.
Fredo's first.
Fredo's verse, he had the best verse.
Fredo
And I'm not even a big Fredo. I've already spoken my piece on that verse. I didn't. Yeah.
Don't try it. But anyway, carry on. But the thing is, the thing is about awards, yeah, is that we gotta understand.
It's a popularity
obviously,
contest.
if we're thinking about it, because I tend to think of it more than, because I listen to a lot of interviews, podcasts, so I kind of hear what it kind of gives you an insight. But a lot of people don't.
don't even
So
know who Koji
people
is,
listen to award shows as just fans on what you've listened to, what you thought was the best.
Yeah.
Obviously, award shows is politics at the end of the day, so
Yeah, it's popular.
labels are going to come into play. Obviously, people who you've got relationships are going to, because same thing that we can relate back to work. The boss that, like, for example, say me and you in a workplace, or in an industry, and we've got our boss, and we're on the same level when it comes to giving someone a bonus or promotion. Let's say I'm the one. Maybe you've been doing a slightly better job than me, but then I've been, So I'm almost the kiki guy. I'm rubbing shoulder of the boss. Me and him are talking about Arsenal. We're top of the league. We're doing our thing.
It's a popularity, because I think what also hurts a lot of artists in the UK is when they're not rap, they get overlooked. Like, because Koji Radical he's a rapper, but he's not. He does pop as well. But I think that hurt him. But in terms of an album, we can both agree.
Musically, sound,
sonically,
I like that
bars.
album. That's a good album,
bro. He had a song with Wretch on it that was just crazy. Like, okay. But again,
the Nux album is decent, but I wouldn't say it's album of the year. It's a good album. But
I'm with you on Little Sims, because I feel like she's now she's having a cult following now. Where it's like, if you don't like or listen to her, you're labelled a casual, and I'll admit that. So I was gonna say it's not for everyone. I tweeted that as well. I love the album, but it's like it's an album where, bro, you feel like you're studying A levels, bro. Like, it's one of them up. You need to be in a certain mood. So for me, that's why I don't think it could be album, because album of the year for me is you can listen to it anytime, anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the album
of the year for me should be something where you can listen to anytime, anywhere.
What is that a criteria for you?
Yeah, because it's got to be. But because come on, man, Kendrick can still make. Like, that's why J. Cole's my goal, because J. Cole can make a proper, like, deep, proper tune, but it can still be played anywhere. Role Models is a deep tune, but it's just because of the way the beat goes. He's talking about his struggle through life, how he didn't have do you know what I'm saying?
So can you listen to that whilst working out?
Yeah,
that's a big thing for me.
No role models while I'm here right now. No role models to speak of. I'm saying, but the way Little Sims is like, you gotta be in a certain mood. If you know, you know.
Actually, do you know what? Yeah,
deep it, bro. Album of the year is something where you gotta be able to not bump to it, but you can listen to it anywhere, bro. Maybe that's why Dave won. To be honest, maybe that's why Dave won. If I'm going by that criteria.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, because I'll probably that album would probably be the one that I could probably.
I can't lie, John Wayne. We're gonna have a conversation about not on this episode, but on another one. Bro, what are you doing? Anyways, next one, track of the year. These were the nominees.
Yeah.
H Baby, trash. RD Flowers, man. Ben's Jim Up. I don't even know who that is.
See, anyway, go.
Central C, Obsessed with You. D Block Europe Overseas feature Central.
Big tune. I can't lie. I thought that was gonna.
Dave Starlight, Dave Clash. Which one? So Clash won.
But when we say track of the year, the track of when did Clash come out? Last year, innit?
Last year, yeah, but obviously
it's basically 2021 /
Pot of Paper Gangsteritis, which I think should have won easily. Russ Millions Reggae Calypso. What the hell was that there? And Switch OTR Coming For You A1J1. We'll talk about them later, them two, but you should have won. This one is easy.
So, okay, personally, it would have been between Clash, Overseas, and Gangsteritis. I feel like out of the two, it would have been Clash and Gangsteritis.
Yeah.
See, I still would have said Clash.
That one I can.
Shout out to you, why? It's because like Clash still rings off today, and it's like
it's a
the
proper
impact, and it's almost like I think I kind of mentioned before, where it's almost like it's a grime tune, and it's a mainstream tune as well, and it's all barring on there.
No, it's a proper tune.
I like it. It's a proper. Like,
but maybe because the way how Potter came back and Gangsta Artist. Tiggs the author. We're talking about this. We'll give it another episode, but I think he's the GOAT of hooks in the UK.
Gangsta Artist, you remember that had a surge in the charts because of Top Boy.
Because of Top Boy as
Top
well.
Boy come out, but it's a sick tune.
Proper
But
tune.
when you're talking about just popularity, obviously Clash is obviously so.
You're right.
Clash,
Yeah, no, I don't mind Clash winning that one. Next one, we got cool video of the year. H 1989. Don't know that. H Learning Curve. Don't know that.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know any of that.
Cases Dead. Boys don't know that. Dave Verdansk. Dave Clash, which won? Nux Alpha House Hide and Seek. I think should have won.
I feel like Verdansk was a.
I think Verdansk was a better video than Clash. Yeah, Clash was just flexing.
Yeah, but Verdansk I liked it because obviously Verdansk is it's a map on COD.
Yeah, it's a Call of Duty.
So it was a good I like the
Lil Sims Point and Kill. M Hunter Warzone, Parcel Gliding, Steph London and Miss Banks dip. Well, there's only two for these to be honest. Verdansk and Alpha House for me.
But Clash won it. But I see it why in Clash because the fact that they actually rented out Aston Martin.
It was just a flex in it. It was just
the flex was different.
Flex.
And then the jacket.
But I like Nux's because they actually told a story. Alpha House Hide and Seek.
Yeah, I get it. I hear it. No. I hear it because a lot of the time, we spoke about it before.
We spoke about videos, yeah.
Videos now
they don't mean nothing, yeah.
It's like it's man them sitting in the band or whatever. But yeah, I hear it.
Female Artist of the Year. This one I think was the right answer. Cleo Soul, Darko, J Mac, Flo. I don't know why they're there, but they are very good. But they just came too recent. Ivorian Doll. Like, why are you putting it there?
No,
like,
but at the same time, it's
why are you putting it there? No. Why? No, let's be honest.
Wait, who won that one? I can't remember.
Lil Sims.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
Mahalia, Mira May, Miss Banks, Steph London.
I thought that Mira May had a good chance of winning that.
I would have said
no,
Mahalia.
but in terms of obviously,
I would have said Cleo Soul to be honest.
Yeah, Cleo Soul.
She's big, but she's probably bigger than America to be honest. She's big.
Because Mira May, I didn't know this, but you know that Be Honest tune with Georgia Smith and Burna Boy. You know Mira May wrote Georgia Smith's.
Is she?
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't know. Like Mira, she's a songwriter. A lot of big tunes.
Yeah,
she
does. She's a
big songwriter. Obviously, on top of her artistry and her own thing.
I rate songwriters more as well, but Lil Sims, she could be the only winner. Yeah, she had to be.
Because if she didn't win, they would have been tomatoes would have been thrown.
Male artist of the, and she won that. She won one great award before.
The one that Dave won. Oh, the Mercury Award.
Mercury fantastic. Male artist of the year. RD, Central C, D Block, Dave.
There's only one.
Digga D, K Trap.
Oh yeah. I said that. Yeah. To be fair, I said
M Huncho, Potter Paper, Ross Million Wayne. It was between Dave, K Trap, and Potter. To be honest, any of them if they won, you can't be vexed.
Or Digga, I put Digga in there.
I put yeah.
As in, if we're gonna shortlist that list, and Central as well, you have to.
You have to.
But for me,
even me not liking Central, I think Central had more than Dave this year. To be honest, because Dave's album was 2021 release. If I'm just going to be completely honest, he had a bigger year last year than this year.
Do you know what's so funny? Personally, if we're talking, I would preference. Yeah. I would have given it to K Trap just because of the work. Because last year to me, the favorite album for me last year was probably Trapper. This year he had his album again, which I think is sick, and he had the joint collab album with Blade Brown, which is sick, and his Warm is like.
Did you listen to that new D Block album? Honestly, I haven't listened.
No, I don't listen to D Block because the last time I tried to listen to D Block album, I couldn't. It was just bad. And it was about the same. I was hearing the same, so I just couldn't. I just know D Block's not for me.
It's not for me. Yeah, I'm the same. I just wanted to me. That's what I asked.
But I just love seeing them win.
I need a Young Ads solo tape. Young Ads, please give the streets what they need.
It's everyone, but the only thing is that like
no, he's hard.
The formula for them is working.
It's working,
and they're independent, so.
I need a Young
It works for them, so it's
this is the one that I was like, what are we doing? Breakthrough Artist of the Year.
Okay, this one, yeah. You see, go on. Let's.
I know what you're gonna say because someone put it under the post of what they won, but it's like.
But I didn't even know that they had two.
But that's my point. You're just bringing up numbers, but it's numbers with no context, bro. Because bro, you said the numbers, but who listens to them?
TikTok, it's the TikTok.
They're calling the TikTok awards. Then
and hey, if you got platinum, you've got two platinum singles.
Numbers matter, but we said they don't tell the whole story. You can have all the numbers in the world, but like we said, the majority aren't. They don't know those numbers.
I know. By the way, putting Vimsy in that breakthrough. Listen, Vimsy's.
You're violating.
Yeah, don't violate my guy Vimsy.
Anyway,
like
A1 and J1.
Yeah.
They even sound like a football beat, fam.
No, but big them up though. They're young.
No,
man.
they're
Doing
young
their thing.
G's,
I'm
but
happy to see young.
I
brothers
listened to
doing
the
their
song
thing.
they dropped.
Obviously,
the one with the
I don't even listen to
Shakira.
them.
No, I just wanted to hear it. Like, I was like, okay, who are these
But
guys?
it's just sample FC, and I ain't got time for
Literally
that.
sample FC.
But don't get
A1,
they've got a target
J1. I
audience.
don't know these guys though. Ours,
Who? Yeah, I don't know. who that is.
Brucey, Clavish,
Yeah, shout out Clavish.
J-Mac, Nux, who I think if you're putting him in this should have easily won if it's Big for Artist of the Year.
Yeah,
Nems.
yeah. Nux would have been
Easily won. If this is I'm just saying off this criteria alone.
off. I wouldn't put Nux over Rimsey. So yeah.
Yeah, but Rims is not a
That's my
breakthrough
preference.
artist though.
Yeah, but since they want to put him in there,
Yeah, okay, fair. Okay.
I'd say I'd. Well,
Who
yeah,
is
kinda.
Nem? Sorry, I don't know who you are.
Oh, no,
Saint,
he's got one of them TikTok. Like that's one of them TikTok tunes.
Saint East Hard. Switch OT, I don't know who that is. Is that Joe?
He's got one of them the TikTok tune that was sampled. Whatever.
This is what I mean. Why are we promoting this stuff? We know it's not good. No, like GRM, they know it's not good.
No, but the thing is that they have no choice because of their impact,
sponsorships,
the impact that it's having in terms of like the people younger than us.
Okay, my thing is, do
They're
A1 and J1 think they're gonna be here in 3 years?
Who knows?
No, it's not about who knows. Do they know? Do they think they can carry on
but
this formula?
what artist thinks that? Okay, some artists made
They
do,
man, yeah.
but other artists are just doing it and seeing where it takes them. I know, Vitina went up 4-1, crazy.
No, they won.
They won
They
4-1,
popped them
crazy.
4-1,
Chelsea.
bro. If
Imagine,
you're a Chelsea fan,
Chelsea's manager should be ashamed of himself
ashamed
as
of
well.
himself,
Imagine
bro.
you go back to your
Man
old
United
club.
should have popped them as well.
But yeah, I don't know. For me, see, because we've seen pop artists or man them chase the charts, come with a massive single and then go. But it's like
There's no quality in A1, J1, man. Listen again, I'm not hating on them.
I just know that their music's just not for me.
It's just not for me.
and that's
innit?
how and that's how I just keep. I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
to me, the music.
Listen, I love seeing young black brothers win, especially.
Yeah.
Trust me, but it's like, come on, bro, because you giving them that win, it gives them further their fans incentive to say, but look at what they've won. But you're saying one without context, bro.
It's just.
Anyways, mixtape of the year, RDPA Pressure. Didn't listen to that. Central C 23 when he won. I listened to some of it.
Central. I forgot Central one. Central one what? Mixtape.
Mixtape of the year.
Okay. Hey, that's not. Hey, I'm gonna go into the word mixtape and album.
It was
it's
an album.
starting to
That
annoy
was
me.
an album. D Block You Remember Alone 2. Digga D Naughty by Nature. K Trap Trapo. K Trap and Blade Brown joints. Millions provisional license.
K-Trap,
Pot of
that's
paper.
all.
Thanks for waiting. Unknown T Adolescence. Young's Teflon. All eyes on me against the world. Who do you think should have won?
I'm saying either Trapper or the joints, but I'd probably the joint album with Blade, but I would probably say Trapper. But
Yeah, I'm probably saying.
in fact, yeah, I would say. Do you know as much as I thought with Central C, I'd still say Trapper was a better album than 23. To be fair, I thought 23 initially was an album,
I think it's an album.
but then I feel like last month they said mixtape. But shout to you what annoys me. And
What's the do? We need to
There's no
make a.
difference. We need
That's what I'm saying. We need to clarify the difference because
It's-
artists keep.
to
trying
me,
do
I
it.
feel like artists. Let's keep it 100. Artists are scared to say albums are
Albums,
album is an album
Yeah.
because if we don't do the numbers, because
They can say it's a mixtape. We'll just throw it away.
they'll just throw
Yeah.
it. But bro, like it's like all of a sudden they put mixtape on it because it then almost dumbs down the importance of the out or the project to their career. But it's like
Yeah.
if it's an album, just say it's an album with your chest.
It's an album, bro. Like we because like you said, it's a technicality that artists are trying to get out of. Like,
Yeah.
anyways, the personality of the year, I don't care about
and
that.
and it's good music is at the
It's
end of the day,
good music.
good music is good
Good
music.
music.
So if there's a wavy mixtape, yeah, it's gonna last for like long. Like
Yeah.
I've even said when it comes to I said on TikTok by the way that in terms of mixtape collections in the UK,
Blade Brown got the best probably.
to me is
Blade Brown got the best probably,
me-
and then Young Steph just behind.
Young Steph would be up there. He's got a large catalogue of mixtapes.
Mixtapes.
But he'd be up there.
But
even man will know, yeah. Slim, do you know who Slim is?
The Fredo lookalike.
Slim's still working, yeah.
Yeah.
To me, that's man will know. Slim's still working. That mixtape to me is like top 10 UK. Because that
I
mixtape
can't lie,
came out
obviously,
2017,
it
2018.
wasn't-
Still listen
it
to
was kind of my generation, but before I moved to London, was Miva that hard? Because I keep hearing.
Bro, Miva
Was he that? Because I'm genuinely asking.
Bro,
I
he
can say
was-
my chest.
I feel like everyone knows or believes that Miva would have been, especially when it comes to drill as well.
Yeah.
Like him,
But
CB as
people were
well,
comparing
would
him
have
to J
been
Hus though.
up
Was
there.
he more drill or more J Hus type?
he could have done drill or like
Okay.
them man there, but it's like unfortunately, he's locked up. But it's like it's man like that whereby you almost like when we're talking about Wonder Kids, like what ifs, like them, them
Rebel
players,
Morrisons.
Yeah, like what if they actually
them
like
Lucas Pearsons and that.
Yeah. Or for example, like them adult Tourette's, whereby if they actually
Shoots
say,
won't forget.
they focused on
them
ball.
Them Michu bullets. This one I want to do just because I know I'm gonna skip out some of the DJs because I don't know them. Radio DJ of the Year: Charlie Sloth, DJ Target, Kenny All-Star, who won, Manny Norte, Rob Bruce. I don't think Rob Bruce is
Kenny All-Star.
Snoochie Shy.
He's like a radio.
Tiffany Cow. I just think he's a radio host more than a DJ.
Who did you think should have won?
See, my problem is I don't think any of them should have won because now, hold on. No, I'm saying it in terms of this. Because when I say UK, GRM, our big problem of the lack of quality UK music, one of the reasons is DJs as well. Because they're kind of the original A&Rs if you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, why has Charlie Sloth sold out? We could rely on Charlie Sloth for great fire in the booths, but now look at the level of quality in them. But that's what I'm saying. But no one wants to talk about that. But yeah, he's rich now, but for the culture, it effed up the culture.
Indeed.
It did let's be real.
Because fire in the booth.
Whenever Fire in the Booth used to drop, no matter who we always used to check in. Okay, he could be the next up
like,
because he didn't let anyone go on that.
Yeah. I was literally gonna say now is because of the fact that you may let certain artists go on there because they're of that caliber, of that status. So now it's like it's gonna elevate the platform, but at the same time, even though it's elevating the platform in terms of its notoriety. Now it's like it's dumbing down the true meaning of it.
Now we're trying to bring up an American. Some of them are good, but it's like, bro, like, don't forget the people who got you to where you are now.
Yeah.
And then leave them behind. Because now I'm getting all these random Americans that, they're calm, but bro, I know Lil Baby's hard.
They don't rap
I don't even rap like that, but I don't want to say Lil Baby freestyle on that.
No, but Lil Baby is someone that you bring on.
Yeah, he's someone, but it's like, I've heard of him from Funk Flex, LA League. I'm hearing from them anyway. I want to see you bring up the new G's. Because my problem is, we said we only have 4 stars, but bro, you could have said those 4 stars 4 years ago as well. When are the new ones going to come through, bro? Because we're in dire need. We're in dire need.
I agree with you, but
who's the next guy up? Who's the next guy up? Don't give me no, because it's not Digga D. Who are the next guys up? Who are the next stars up we can see now? I know Dave is still young.
But I told you, A1 on J1, bro. This is TikTok. Big 3 hours of the year, bro. No, but to be fair, like Clavish done a freestyle with Tiffany Calver.
Yeah. It was calm.
Yeah, it was alright.
It was alright. It wasn't anything. And people were like, people were lying about, oh my, this was amazing.
I can't like, even though as a Clavish fan, I'm not gonna sit here and say it moved me anyway.
Mediocre.
It was decent. No, it wasn't mediocre. Cause that's saying this.
No, I'm saying mediocre because I know he's better. Like this is me knowing how good he can be. So for him, but like even someone like DJ Target, he obviously Krypton Conan, like he does that show. Game, but it's like, okay, you've done it for 2-3 years now. Who has actually come through there that has won as well? Like we need to have honest conversations, bro. Where are the A&Rs? It made you think he's doing a better job than you, man, bro.
Yeah. No, but the thing is, that what he said was right, but at the same time, like A&Rs are meant, bro. See, that's the thing, and that's the thing people need to realize as well is that just because you're not like loud and like you're not at the forefront of things, and everyone knows about what you're saying, or knows about what you're doing, doesn't mean you're not doing that. So an A&R's job is not to be the main star and be on the front cover and be screaming and shouting. Like A&R, all the A&R's job is to do, or to my knowledge, is to basically finding the right sound and almost directing the artist in terms of like sonically in a way.
Shout out my boy Ashley and them, man. You man know what you're doing in the music scene. I'm waiting for you to bring through the new guys because right now it's not looking good.
Exactly. I don't even know what they're doing.
It's not looking good, bro. I don't know who's coming up after these guys. If JR says, because he can't do that, like he's never dropping again, we're pissed, bro. We're pissed.
Are we though?
Yes, we're pissed. Bro, when JR dropped, remember when that fake album list came out? Do you know how happy UK was for a week?
Everyone was.
For a week, people even booking off work just to listen to the album.
People were threatening J5.
You know what I'm saying? But even J5 said he's not even on the latest album because obviously there's some stuff on the album he didn't agree with.
Yeah.
So he said he'd bring the album after.
Yeah. So he said, just come back when you're ready. And
Yeah.
That's all it was. Yeah. Almost.
So like, yeah, man, it's gonna be one of them ones where, yeah, but we go.
Yeah.
The new G's, bro.
What?
Because if A1 and J1 is leading the strike force, that is a dead 4-4-2 formation, bro. That is some long ball steak FC, bro.
You know what? I'm just gonna put A1 and J. Or keep doing your
keep doing your thing,
I
guys.
just understand that your music's not for me.
There's no flair, bro. That's Burnley football.
No, but making pop music is Burnley football. You're just lumping it up top.
Yeah, lumping it up top.
Something happens. That's how it is.
Yeah, man.
That's how it is.
Man, nah, it's the way you said Sample FC, that will finish me.
It is Sample FC, but
yeah, guys,
we gotta
episode 16, man, we gotta wrap up.
Episode 16. Oh, who's your flyers? Who's your
flyers of the week?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta give it to. I gotta give it to. Ooh.
And then playlist as well.
I gotta give it to Lil Baby, man.
The album.
I remember I was talking on that album. I've listened to some of it because you know I listen to albums. I've only listened to like 6 songs, but the 6 songs I've listened to, I'm messing with, and it's like they were all saying it's how they saying but numbers speak, bro. 212.
I'm not letting you do that.
His number, no, because I said that with others.
You just said all the songs sound the same.
No, but with context though.
Okay.
I'm giving it with context.
Okay.
They were saying that he's not gonna do this, that. He's outsold basically the majority except Drake.
He's old.
And he outsold his last one. And we always know with Lil Baby's albums, like, they take time to come up anyway. So, California Breeze, what a song, bro. That is a tune. But yeah, Lil Baby, shout out to you. And G Herbo, you dropped an album that was dope as well, man. But yeah, that's what I'm rocking with right now.
The playlist.
Or for playlist, I'm going to have to put in... listen to too many songs right now.
What have I been listening to? Oh, the new Mimsy album, that tune with Tiggs the Author, Jugging, and Gigs. Big tune.
Loyal Connor, shout out Flyers of the Week. We dropped a cold album. I'm going to put...
Yeah, so I'm going to put Jugging, Rimsey, Tiggs the Author, Gigs.
I'm going to put Loyal Connor. I'm going to put...
What's it called?
Blood on My Nikes.
Blood on My Nikes. We'll do one each, yeah.
Do one each, blood. Oh, no, sorry. That's not my song.
Oh, I've already added it. But we'll do 2 each.
I think you added that song already.
No, I haven't.
No, the song I wanted to add. But I just want to shout out any. That Champagne Problem song, I think I put it on the last...
You put it on the...
last episode that hasn't come out. Bro, I'm spinning that, bro. I need to listen to that for me, Ben.
Champagne Problems, yeah.
Champagne Problems, bro. I think it's the best song out in the UK right now, to be honest. I stand on that 15 toes, not even 10 toes. 15 toes. When Ben listens to it, he'll come back to me, he'll give me what I want to hear.
Best song
out in the UK right now, any Champagne Problems. 15 toes down.
That's false.
It's not false.
But
I ain't listened to the Rimsey joint yet, though. I need to... Was that good? Because I know
it was hard, very hard. I'm still listening to it. And then the Feels, Cage Bird Feels.
Oh, the R&B thing.
Yeah, I'm going to put on...
Yeah, mine is easy, to be honest.
What? Hold on. What's yours?
Mine is Blast. Every Good Girl.
Every Good Girl.
Every Good Girl by Blast. I still think he's top 2 and not 2 in R&B right now. And
then I'm gonna put on
Every Good Girl in the back. Hey, Blast.
Oh shoot! What tune? Hold on, I'm going through my
Ben ain't in this R&B bag like me. I didn't even need to look. You know, I'm just in my feels all the time.
I'm gonna put Lust for Life.
Who's that by?
Drake. That's the intro to So Far Gone. Lust for Life.
Oh, okay.
Big song.
Oh, next week. We'll feel anyway, because that Drake and 21's coming out.
Yeah, that's coming out, yeah. By the way, Drake, yeah, I know 40 ain't got COVID, man. Don't lie. Come on, man.
Taylor Swift.
Listen, I know.
We know the numbers, bro. Taylor Swift was about to
dropping. Taylor Swift, I understand. I get it.
I can't lie though. 21 Savage on features or when he's on anything collab.
Bro, him and Drake got
greatest of all time.
Him and Drake got a mad like.
I can't lie. We'll talk about, but 21 Savage might be the greatest feature artist of all time.
That's
no, bro. Really, no.
Not of all time, bro.
Come on, man.
I think particularly next album. Not next episode because we might have a guest coming next episode.
Probably
we'll have a guest coming next episode, but.
No, I'm saying that 20. You're even from London.
That's
You're
episode
from Newham.
16. That's episode 16.
Episode 16,
Oh,
right.
by the way, our guest might be, or the next guest from Newham even, funny enough. But anyway,
Yeah, look.
episode 16
out.
Cage Birds.
Rap.
Wow.